Hello guys, welcome back, and in this lesson, in this module, we're going to consider majorly how to format responses and authentication. So without further ado, let us dive in and see how to do this. So in this lesson, we are going specifically to consider how to format the response using resources. So one thing I want you to note is that let me just do a simple test and then you can see. So currently I have Postman, but I'm not going to use that for now. If you are using PHP Storm, you can be able to test the APIs quite easily by going to Tools, go to HTTP client, create request, and inside here I can be able to create a GET request. It will go to 8000 API and it will go to products like this, and that is because by default when you add a file to this API, when you add a route to this API file here, it will add slash API before the endpoints. And if I can check on my terminal here, you can see the endpoints is slash API product that will go to product index. So this will return all the products. So if I go here and run this, let us just run this request and see. So it is running down here. Let me extend this like this so that you can see. So if I extend this like that, as you can see now, it returns a bunch of products here. But one thing I want you to note about this product is probably when you are returning this data to the front-end guy, you don't want to return things like created that, updated that, maybe description. You want to return something more descriptive like product description, product price, product name, whatever thing that you might want to specify and maybe add some more data like discount, all those stuff. So the way you can be able to do that without necessarily doing a lot of edits is by one using what we call the API resource. So the way you create resource is that I'll go here. Now I'll just clear this. So say PHP artisan and I'm going to say make resource, and this resource name will be product resource like this, create this resource. So this will create a resource file inside the HTTP resources product resource. And if I go there, that is where that is up HTTP. Now we have resource, inside resource we have product resource. So we can be able to edit our product guide to return, as you can see here, we can be able to edit our product guide to return specific data that we want. So inside this to array here, I need to return an array here. And for now, let us say that maybe I want to return the ID. So I'll say the ID, and then the way I can be able to access, the ID for the data that, or rather for the product, I can just say this. I can say ID like this, and then let us say I want to return the product name as product name. So this is a good practice usually when returning data to the front end. Is recommended that you return this data as camel case. So I can say this dot name. So maybe also we have product price like this. I can say this price like this, and then maybe I want to add discounted price, something like that. On the product price and on the product discounted price, I want to add the dollar sign. I can be able to easily do that by doing this and then concatenating like this. Also, I can do the same thing here by doing this and say that the discounted price will be, I'll have to get the price first. So the price like this, and maybe multiply it by maybe 0.9. That might be the discount. And then we can also return maybe the discount like this and multiply this by 0.1 expected semicolon. And that is because I've left comma here. So the API will use this format to return the data, and it won't return the data that was initially used. So to use it on the controller now, I need, of course, to import that guy here. So if I say here, product resource like this, and then I need to call, since this you are returning, a collection, you need to use this collection and now pass this product all inside like this, and that is it. And then now where you're returning a single data, for example, here I'm creating data, and maybe I can say after creating this data, I'll save this data in a product like this, and then now I can be able to return this data. So you use new product resource, and then you pass this data inside here. So return this will return that single data in that formatted state with the resource. So I can use the same guy here, product resource, and this should be, of course, new like this, and then our guy here should move inside here. And then also on update, we can say return the updated data, new product resource. And then I can say I'll just return the product like this, and we are good to go. So if I go to destroy, I don't need to return that. All right. So now if I go and test our guy here, so let me run this again and see. So if we run these products again, all right, as you can see now is that we have the product name as this, then we have the product price as $sign, the price, discounted price, $sign, that, discount, $sign, that. So that is how you can be able to format your response using product resource. And let me just to show you that this work, I'm going inside our REST here, and I'm going to add a request for returning, or getting one product. So I'm going to say products here, and this should go, for example, to slash. Let me see the product that we have. We have this ID1 here, and so I run this. Okay, this should be 8,000. So let us run this. Run. Okay, let me extend this so that you can see. As you can see now, this returns one product here. And this product has the product name, product price, discounted price, discount. It doesn't have the created art and the updated art. So that is how, guys, you can be able to format responses using the product resource.